All right, we're back. Another episode of It's That Easy, where we'll be talking about college football picks for Week 8. You're going to want to get ready and take your notes on these because these are going to be some good ones. As always, I'm joined by my co-host, Big Peso Dean. You ready for this one, Dean?
Let's do it.
All right, man. All right, so I'm going to give you a quick preview here before. Yeah, we're going to fancy it up this time. So these are the games that we're looking at here. I'm going to trick everybody up here. We're going to start with Auburn, Arkansas. But I will say this. So I was looking at this 2 or 3 days ago. These numbers have changed, so I updated them because Arkansas was actually the underdog a couple of days ago. Auburn was a 1.5 point favorite. The money must have moved. The Arkansas billionaires, maybe Jerry Jones, took that money, and now Arkansas is ahead here. So, but here's the ones we're going to look at. I'm going to move us over here to the ESPN view here. I shouldn't have said their name, but oh well, maybe they'll pay us money this time, you know. So, all right, here we go. So let's start with the Auburn Arkansas game. Arkansas is now the 3.5 point favorite. Over under is 56.5. I picked this one. I don't know if you saw the video I did without you, but I said Dean says weird stuff always happens in Arkansas, so I want to see what weird things happen in Arkansas this time. So Arkansas is on a 5-game losing streak, and Auburn's on a 4-game losing streak. So somebody's streak's about to end this weekend.
Yep.
What do you, who's going to end it this weekend?
Man, I like Arkansas to win by field goal.
That
I
one,
think
yeah.
Auburn is 0-4 against the big boys. Their offense only scores 10 points twice and 17 points twice. But their defense is solid. The defense only gives up 16 to 24 points.
Yeah,
Six
for sure.
teams have gone under. Arkansas is 0-5 straight up, 2-3 against the spread versus all the big boys. But they're 4-1 on the over.
Yeah, and Arkansas scores. They can score.
Arkansas's defense makes every offense look good.
That is true.
I think this will be offensive performance of the year for the Auburn offense. And, I don't think it can go – I don't know. I don't think it can go under. I think it has to go over.
You know, and I thought it would go under when they played A&M, and that went 45-42. They put up 87 points. So I don't know if Auburn's offense is that good, but I also I'm going Arkansas 3.5. I wish it was 2.5, but I'll take the 3.5. That's just over a field goal, so that they do that on purpose. We know that.
The one time Arkansas went under, the total was sky high. It was 68.5.
Oh wow!
And they went under by I think they missed about 2 or 3 points.
Okay, yeah, makes sense, and that's why I'm going to go the over. You know, I learned my lesson last week. I had four of the games I picked the under, and I think only one of them hit. You know, so I'm going to go over as well. I think Arkansas shows up at home. The crazy stuff that happens is that they're both going to score a lot of points, and Arkansas will win by a field goal plus another point, and that's why I got them 3.5. All right, let's go to Alabama. Alabama, South Carolina. Alabama is an 11.5 point favorite at South Carolina. 46.5 points is the over-under. And here's the thing from last week. I don't know if you remember this, but all the home teams covered. They didn't all win, but they did all cover, which we said for Arkansas they would cover. So that makes me a little nervous here because this is an SEC matchup. But I'm going to let you go first before I say anything. Go ahead.
No, I mean, Alabama's last 5, they've won the last 5 against the spread and straight up.
True.
But the last 4 have all been unders for Bama. South Carolina is 1-4 straight up, 2-3 against the spread on the last 5, and their offense scored 7, 10, and 7 against good defenses.
Yeah, you're right.
You're right. Against the scrubs, they put up points.
Yeah.
But against 3 good defenses, 7, 10, and 7. You look at them head to head, Bama and the Cox, and it's always a high score, like really high scores.
Really?
So, yeah. So what is Vegas saying? 47? Is that what it is? 46 and a half?
46 and a half. Yeah.
I think Bama outclasses South Carolina, and I think just like always, Alabama beats the cock 34-20.
So that covers, right? That covers the
Yeah, oh
spread
yeah,
there.
it covers. It covers and goes over.
So here's the thing. When when Alabama wins and covers, it's because they were at home. But when they lose, when they're on the road, I don't think they cover. So
Yeah.
I'm actually going to go out on a limb here. I learned from last week. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I'm going to go with the home team, and I'm going to say South Carolina plus 11 and a half.
Okay.
And I'm going to go the under because, like you said, I don't think South Carolina scores much. And
Right.
once Alabama gets out pretty good, they'll probably coast to the very end. And so I'm going South Carolina.
Saban always talked about how hard it was to play at South Carolina.
Yeah, yeah.
So this game is also one of my big T's.
Ah, there you go.
So I took the Alabama side and I teased that down to Alabama plus 1.5.
Wow, that's a huge tease. That's 10 points
Yeah.
right there. Okay.
Yeah, man, that's the story of my life.
Did
man.
you say did you say plus 1.5 or minus 1.5?
Yeah, it's a 13-point teaser. It's a
Oh,
4-team,
jeez. Yeah.
13-point teaser.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I like that.
And I'm gonna start posting my big T's every week.
Good. Yeah. Well, you've been doing really well with those. So yeah, now's the time to share the wealth, so everybody can make pesos. We all need pesos.
That's what I'm talking about.
All right, let's get Missouri. Oh, you know what I forgot to say about the Alabama game? They say that the Alabama quarterback is the top guy in the running for the Heisman right now. And
Yes.
guess who number 2 is? Mr. Vanderbilt Pavia.
Mr. Pavia.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
He's number 2. At least according to ESPN and their who they have as Heisman favorites. So Missouri, who is 6-1, same record as Vanderbilt, headed over to Vanderbilt, where Vanderbilt is a 2.5-point favorite, and the over/under is 53.5. So this is similar to what last week's game was against LSU.
Yeah.
And I think LSU, they were both at the time 5-1. LSU's 5-2 now, I think. So similar records going in, same point spread, 2.5. Last time I took the under, and so hopefully I learned again. I'm going to take Vandy 2.5 because I think Pavia is going to just his Heisman stats and votes are going to go up after this week. He's going to tear it up again, and I'm going to take the over 53.5 points.
One thing I like about Vandy, well, a lot of things. But one of the things is Vandy's 4-0 at home.
Yes.
But for Mizzou, they are that quarterback Pribula, whatever his stupid name is. He's prone to throw interceptions. So he's thrown 6 interceptions and 7 touchdowns.
Wow.
Pavia, 10 touchdowns, 3 picks.
Yep.
And I'm gonna roll with the home team. They've got to win by 2.5.
Yeah.
I like it.
That's a good one because if you win by a field goal, 2.5 is the perfect number of points. Auburn Missouri beat Auburn last week, but they had to do it in double overtime. And it was only 23-17, right? So it was a very low-scoring game. Yeah. And I think Vanderbilt's going to outscore them. They will go over, but Vanderbilt's going to take
that total worries me a little bit. I can see that being like a 27-24 game. But, okay.
Of course. No, I'm gonna give Pavia a call. I'm going to let him know we need to go over 53, so we'll be good. He'll hook us up.
I'm also going to look at a prop for Pribula to throw an interception.
You should do Pavia scoring a touchdown too, because that guy's going to score. It looks like he runs them more in than he throws them. He does throw some good ones, but yeah. So, all right, and with that, we'll go to, I think this is the third place guy in the ESPN Heisman vote is Marcel Reed, the quarterback from A&M. A&M, apparently this is a huge game. So 7-0, number 3 ranked Aggies are going into 5-2 LSU. Let's see. A&M is a 2.5-point favorite. The over/under is 50.5. So remember, LSU played Vandy last week and they went over. A&M played Arkansas last week. They went over. So guess what I'm going to be picking for this game?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I kind of like, even though so LSU is the home team. I think 2.5 points to me, that I like 2.5 points.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go with A&M on this one, just because I think their offense is going to continue to score like they did last week. I just think their defense gets a little bit better, but
Yeah.
regardless, LSU can score. That kid, the quarterback, he, even though he can throw some interceptions as well, I think he's going to have a pretty good passing day as well, and they'll go over the 50 and a half
Yeah.
points.
I think this game is just like you said. It's going to be a lot like last week's game. Um, the way Pavia ran, the Aggie quarterback's even a better runner.
Yeah, true, true.
So LSU's last 4 games, they went over the totals. Vandy scored 31 on them last week.
Yep.
Yeah, I think the Aggie quarterback lights them up. It's going to be a statement game for A&M's offense
Yeah.
versus a team that's going the opposite direction. If
And
I was going to pick a score, I would say A&M 34-27.
gotcha. And
And that's another leg of my big teaser. I teased that
okay.
total down to 35.
Oh, the over under.
I'm
Oh,
going to play over
yeah,
35 on that one.
yeah. To me, that's going to be an easy win there.
I hope so.
As much as I want A&M to lose, I don't think this is the week that they lose. So
Yeah.
I do see them losing. I just don't see them losing this week.
Yeah.
So let's see here. Let's see. We got Ole Miss at Oklahoma. I don't think there's. Oh yeah. I'm trying to think if Ole Miss, if any of these guys had a Heisman hopeful. I don't think so. Oklahoma's 5.5 point favorites. I think they were 3.5 earlier this week. So the money has changed and it's gone up. And then the over under is 51.5.
Yeah.
But I'll be honest, when I watched Ole Miss and Georgia, and I watched OU against Texas a couple weeks ago, and Ole Miss is impressive. They can score both ways. The quarterback can run, but he also, man, he's got a rocket of an arm. I just feel like Ole Miss is going to be too much here. I'm going to take Ole Miss plus the 5.5,
Wow.
and then I'm going to go. Maybe Oklahoma shows up. I don't know if that quarterback is playing. Is his hand better now? Did he
That's the
play?
thing. Can he even grip the ball? When
Yeah.
they played Texas,
Man, I kind
you
of want to
know,
go. You know what? I'm going to go the under. I'm going to go the under on this one at 51.5,
those
and
guys,
taking Ole
those
Miss.
guys before the Texas game that were watching the warm up said, "Hey, he's having trouble gripping the ball."
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, did it get better? I don't know.
Yeah, I can't
I
imagine if
know
you keep playing, it gets better, right? He needs time to rest, and so. Yeah.
OU's defense is for real though.
Oh well, yeah. They
They're
they
they're 7-0 on the unders.
really.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. That's
and
why I'm taking the under.
usually Vegas has their total in the mid 40s, and now this week it's 54.5. I mean,
Wow.
it's 10 point higher than normal.
Yeah, yeah. So,
So I
yep.
there's no way I could take the over in that game.
Yeah, I agree. I agree on that one.
But
Yeah.
with OU's defense being so great, they really haven't played shit for an offensive team. They haven't played any good offenses yet.
True. Yeah, they gave up 23 to
Oh
Texas, and Texas isn't even a good
yeah,
offense.
no, Baby Manning. I mean, they didn't do shit.
Yeah, yeah.
So um, I think for sure, Ole Miss is going to be the best offensive team that OU has seen this year. Ole Miss throws, they pass for about 300 yards a game,
Yep.
but OU's defense has only been allowing 220 yards in passing.
Oh wow.
So, that's where it's going to hit the wall. Who's gonna win that one? But like you, I think OU gets it. I mean, Ole Miss gets it done. I like Ole Miss straight up.
And I heard that Ole Miss has 32 touchdowns on the season,
Okay,
and OU has 23.
all right.
Yeah, so they haven't scored many. So I just feel like Ole Miss is going to be too much, even though it's at Oklahoma. And I know I said that the home team's been covering. I just feel like Ole Miss is going to be too much for them.
I hope the line goes up even more so I can get that bigger money line play.
Yeah, true. Yeah. All right, I saved the best for last.
Come on,
Not the best offense, that's for damn sure, but
Oof.
maybe the best defense. So
Maybe.
here we
Yeah.
go. We got Texas. Let's see, number 22 Texas, 5-2. As bad as we've been playing, we're only 5-2. That's not bad.
Yeah.
Against Mississippi State, which is 4-3, they're 0-3 in the SEC. Texas is a 6.5 point favorites right now, and the over/unders at 45.5. I'm gonna let you start this one.
Well, Mississippi State, kind of like the last game where they've only played OU's only played one good offense, or really no good offense.
Right.
Mississippi State has only played one good defense, and A&M beat that ass 31-9.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
So I think most games so far, both teams, they've been weak opponents. So the offenses, they tend to go under, but this is another one where the totals, Vegas had them set in the mid-50s before.
Right.
This time they've got it down to 44.
Yeah.
So, I mean, Vegas is catching up. But I like Texas to win, but I think it's going to be closer than 7.
Okay.
I can see Texas winning 24-20.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, if they get 12 safeties, they'll get 24 points.
That's true.
Pretty easy. Or 8 field goals. So we got our different ways to do that. Yeah, I'm a little torn on this one. I'll be honest that Texas 6.5. It's a lot of points. I would definitely play the under. Right, I'm not going over 45.5 points there. So do the under. Man, the homer inside me just says pick Texas. I'm hoping that they show up. I'm gonna go out on a limb here. This is Rob's pick of the week. Reach of the week. Is that what it? Reach of the week.
Reach around to the week. What? Hold on, partner.
And I'm gonna take Texas -6.5 at Mississippi State. Even though I know the home team covers, I'm gonna take them anyway, and I'm gonna go the under 45.5 points.
Okay.
So yeah, so that's gonna be the picks for that time. Look at this. I'm gonna do this right this time. I'm gonna move us back over there.
There's 2 games we didn't talk about.
What's those?
That I like. One of them is South Florida at Memphis.
Oh, South Florida. That's a good one.
Yeah, we didn't talk about it, but Memphis last week was a big favorite. They were like a 23-point favorite, and they got beat outright by UAB.
Okay, yeah.
They needed that to clinch, or not to clinch, but to distance themselves so they can win the first of the Power 5.
Okay.
Yeah, that was bad. So now, do they rebound or do they fold? They've got a stud quarterback, but USF can put up those points.
Yes. Well, they're tough, man. Those guys they're a tough team. So
yeah.
When is that game being played?
That's
Friday. Yeah. Friday night. Okay. 6-1 against 6-1. That's a good matchup.
I took over on the South Florida team total.
What is that? Because the total is 58.5, and South Florida's 6.5 point favorites.
Yeah, so that total's up now to 61, or it was this morning.
Okay, gotcha.
So whatever the team total is for South Florida, I'm taking that over.
Okay. And
the
then
game that we didn't talk about was Northwestern at Nebraska.
Northwestern and Nebraska.
Yeah, kind of a crappy game, but Nebraska's bigger and faster on both sides of the ball. The stats don't match up well, offense or defense, for Northwestern. I'm going to buy that 7. It's Nebraska by 7. I'm going to buy that down 0.5 point, and I'm going to take Nebraska -6.5.
Oh, here it is. Actually, what I show right now is Nebraska 8.5, and total the 44.5 over under.
Well, that's moved from this morning.
So, and what did you want to do? You wanted to take Northwestern or Nebraska?
No. I think Nebraska wins by
Gotcha.
more than a touchdown.
Wow, they're both 3-0. They're both 5-2. Okay, that's a pretty good game. You know, one game I will be watching. They're starting to pique my interest here is Indiana, UCLA,
Yeah.
Indiana. I mean, Indiana should take care of business in that one, but I'm kind of hoping they run the whole season like that and then beat Ohio State at the end. That'd be pretty.
That'd be nice.
That'll be a good game. We'll pick that one when it comes for sure. So
yeah, heck yeah.
But all right, sounds good, man. So yeah, everyone, please like, subscribe, leave your comments, leave your picks down there. We'll put our picks in the comments as well. If you want to copy those, if you think you can do better, put them out there. Let's see what happens. And then next week we'll talk about how great we did, all our great wins. Maybe you could flash some of those pesos when we come back. So
my teasers have been cashing in now 3
they
weeks
have.
in a row.
They have. So
If you're watching this video and you've got a teaser, throw it out there. I'd love to see it. Maybe
yep.
I'll throw some money on it too.
Sounds good. So if you got anything else, let's just enjoy football for the next let's see, starting tonight for the next 2 or 3 days, and
Yeah,
then we'll count all our pesos at the end.
I like it.
All right, man. Take it easy, Dean.
All right.